What's good, my fellow Rangers? It's your boy Rain, and today we're going to be watching, reacting, and reviewing the 1975 classic, Jaws. I will preface by saying this is not my first time watching this movie, so I cannot offer you a first-time reaction, despite me not really remembering anything of this movie. But instead, what I can say is that this will be my first time in a long-time reaction, because the last time I seen this movie was when I was a kid. And so the reason why I want to do this movie is, despite me watching it already, of course, is because now that I'm an adult, my perspective and perceptions of this movie are going to change. My takeaways will change, and also, I don't really remember anything. I'm a big shark guy, so it's only right that we start off Shark Week with the OG classic Jaws. And before we begin, I would like to say, first and foremost, as with any of my videos, before you watch my videos, I highly recommend you guys try to watch these movies first on your own time, especially if it's your first time watching this movie, just because I don't want my reaction videos to spoil anything, because you're only getting a piece of the puzzle with my videos, you're not getting the full thing. With that being said, if you want to check out my full reaction, check out my Patreon. I'm going to link it down in the description. And without further ado, let's kick off Shark Week with this bang. Jaws, let's get it. It's been a minute. I cannot even think about swimming this deep in the water. I respect the ocean too much to be like experimenting with scuba diving, especially in shark infested waters. Like, I'm good. I always wanted an experience kicking it with my friends, or like high school, college groups on a beach with a campfire. Like, I never got to experience that. Is that still a thing, or is that just like in movies, or is that just like a pastime, celebration type of thing? I find it also interesting how like some people in some states don't even have bodies of water near them, even like oceans. Like, some people are lucky to have like lakes or ponds or whatever you want to call them, but not having anything at all is pretty crazy. Is it wrong with me for thinking that, especially movies in this time frame, like everybody looks the same? Like, I feel like this is like your typical like actor and actress for like the Jason Voorhees franchise. Like,
what's your name again?
Chrissy.
Where are we going?
Swimming!
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh, they gonna get freaky. God damn, did he just fall? Turn my brightness.
I'm not drunk! Slow down!
How did it get so much lighter? Wasn't it just dark as hell? Have they been running for like 12 hours?
I'm definitely coming!
Oh, she got hurt.
Hold up!
I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. That man was so eager he couldn't stop running to take off his shirt. He had to take off his shirt while running. I don't know why his clothes are still on. I would have went whoop.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Is that her leg? Shorty flexible. Imagine he took so long that she was like, you know what, it's cold, I'm leaving this. Yeah, that guy's drunk. I would have been in there so fast. Can people swim nowadays? Like, I know, like, specifically, like the younger kids. Like, do you guys know how to swim?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I wonder if like COVID really like threw a wrench into a lot of that stuff. This shark wasted no time. He didn't like do a little drive by, nothing. Like, he just. I find it interesting how a lot of these shark attacks and shark movies, not bro being passed out. I find it interesting how a lot of these shark movies have like the same like zigzag of like the shark going back and forth like that. I guess it's kind of realistic, right? Because I assume they'd be tearing like that, like back and forth. Shorty's literally dying, screaming her lungs out, and dude is passed out on the beach. It'd be your own boys.
Yeah?
Can I go swimming?
Yeah, but let me clean this thing off first.
What do they usually...
Bro's trying to go swimming with his hand cut up. Shark's gonna get him instantly.
All right.
I'll dry you off.
Okay.
Okay, come on, get a Band-Aid.
Did he just have two phones, like one stacked on top of each other?
I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load.
Get on. I want my cup back.
That swing looks so dope. Why have I never seen that before? Like in any parks that I've been to. Is that like not safe or something? Like, that looks like it's so efficient. Amity Island welcomes you.
I was sort of passed out. She must have drowned. You live here? No, Hartford. I go to Trinity. My folks live in Greenwich.
This is Connecticut? He said Hartford, Trinity, Greenwich, New York City. Whoa. Is this in Connecticut? Shout out Connecticut. If it is, I'm about to look this up after. When I said Amity, it did kind of ring a bell. Where is this based out of? If this is Connecticut, I want to know which beach Because I need to stay away from that beach if they, nah, hell no. I feel like this might be based out of Boston, but isn't like Boston, wouldn't that be like too cold? Like too up north for the water? Like, I don't know.
Where do we keep the beach closed signs?
We never had it.
No?
So they never had a closed beach sign before? That's interesting. I do wonder at what point in time did they start having beaches be closed at like a certain hour? Like what caused it? Was it like college kids getting rowdy? Was it just like the danger of swimming at night? I'm curious.
Find you to tell you that there's a
make the
bunch of
sign.
Boy Scouts out in April Bay doing their mile swim for their merit badges. I couldn't call them in. There's no phones out there.
Oh hell no! If you knew there was a shark attack and you had like a swim contest or something, are you still doing it? Cause I could totally see people being like the athletes being so like stuck in their ways and stubborn about it. You know what that is, to have a town not familiar with shark attacks and you being the one person to undergo a shark attack? Like that's just mad disrespectful. Did he just throw the cigarette in the water? Why did he grab him like that? Like he like tugged on his nipple. He's like purple nipple.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're rushing into something serious here. It's your first summer, you know. I'm only trying to say that Amity is a summer town. We need summer dollars. And if the people can't swim here, they'll be glad to swim at the beaches of Cape Cod, the Hamptons, Long Island.
Okay. So it's not Long Island. Okay. I will say I think that's the one thing I remember from this movie. Them having like conflict of closing the beach because this is like a summer town. So all their revenue comes from kids coming in the summer and going to the beach. I can't believe some people are really just like so business oriented that they don't give a F about the people. Like they'd lie and cheat and steal, whatever you want to call it, just to get ahead in life. Like imagine your mayor knows there's shark infested waters and they don't tell you because they want money.
Just 10 more minutes. Thanks.
Those 10 minutes can cost him his life. I can't float for my life. That's a dead body, right? Oh, somebody pretending to be a shark? Yeah. Oh, that's a geezer.
Hey, Mike, I know you got a lot of problems downtown, but I've got a couple of problems at the house I wish you could take care of. One,
He's like, bro, can you talk to me from the side? No, not one of the kids. Oh, boom. Whoa, that was really graphic. Oh, my gosh. That's actually graphic as hell. And it's not even nearly as graphic as the modern day movies, but just like, I didn't expect that. She said, just 10 more minutes.
Just 10 more minutes. Thanks.
Those 10 minutes can cost him his life. No way that's the little boy that they're dragging. He just couldn't stand, right? Yeah, I guess that little boy just couldn't stand and they were dragging him out. That boy dead.
You need to leave.
Kintner is the kid who was missing at the beach.
A bounty to kill sharks, bro. What are your thoughts on that? Like, honestly, that stuff like pisses me off. Like, you're in their environment, and then you want to try to dictate how they should live. And I don't know, maybe that's kind of ignorant of me, but like, damn, like they just trying to do their thing, and you, I don't know. I feel like we gotta respect each other's boundaries and each other's communities, environments, all types of stuff. Hate that stuff. I wonder what $3,000 back in this time frame was. It's probably $15,000 in today's dollars.
Water.
There's not one person of color in this whole town.
Beach. Are you going to close the beaches?
I want to, but my superiors are saying no. Oh wow, I thought they would have wanted him to close the beach based on damn, they don't give a hell about these kids, huh?
Only 24 hours.
24 hours is like 3 weeks. Who the hell said that? They didn't get their priorities in line.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Ron Ricky said. Oh my god. That was so unnecessary. I got goosebumps. That just pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just staring at this man talking. I'm pissed off that he really just scratched the board like that. Every time I think about it, which is not on purpose, I get goosebumps again.
$10,000 for me by myself. For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
not gonna lie, this man's a smart man. That's a businessman right there. He said, I bring something to the table none of y'all can offer. 3Gs does nothing for me. Let's make it 10 and then we talk. Imagine having that much clout in a town where you like could just say something like that, like get everyone's attention and they know you're serious business about something in particular. No way he got scared from that. Bro has no awareness and he's trying to catch a shark.
Enough. You're not going to even be able to go to sleep tonight. Here.
But is it me or these people living in their own worlds right now, except for this guy? Like, there's a literal shark killing people, something you guys are very new to, and they have like no urgency at all.
Get out of that boat!
Hey, Dad! Just a little longer, please!
Martin, it's his birthday tomorrow.
I don't want...
Instead of running to go get him out the boat and yelling, he just stays in his house and yells. Makes sense. This is very much what's it called? Oh, this wouldn't happen to me kind of theory.
Father, out of the water now! Now!
Oh, she saw the pictures of the shark destroying a boat, and now she realizes how possible it could be. So she wants him out the water. Exactly what I was talking about. Oh, this couldn't happen to me kind of thing. People make me sick.
Right?
Is this the dude that was talking about 10 G's and he'll catch the thing in that small ass boat? Is he really like that? Oh, these might be the amateurs because they're talking about 3,000 still, right? And the shark gonna come, knock him right off that. Oh, yep. Money makes people stupid. Oh my goodness. Let's see if he stays on it like an idiot. Yep. Bro, if you don't... God, these people make me sick. I'm jumping off that as soon as possible, swimming right back to shore. Now he's going to be deeper, making more noise, closer to the shark. Oh my God. Oh, hell no. He said, take my word for it, don't look back. Why is it going so slow now? If I'm not shark, I'm going crazy. I'm like, oh, seconds? Oh my God, no way. Oh my goodness. I know that's John slippery as hell too. I don't know if the shark was, it had to be attached to that, right? Or did the shore just push it? I mean, like the waves and current just push it? Because that was going way too slow for me to think the shark was really on that. I don't know.
Hello. Hello back, young fella. How are you?
That interaction was so strange. He said, I need a line to get paid in this movie. Let me just say this. Bro, these boats are way too small for my comfort level.
How many guys are gonna put aboard that boat? Whatever safe, right? Yeah, well, that ain't safe.
How are they expecting to have all these people on one boat, small ass boat, and capture the shark? Are they gonna just drag the shark the whole way back? Like, come on.
Gentlemen, the officer asked me to tell you that you're overloading that boat.
And yo, bro, people make me sick, bro.
Then can you tell me if there's a good restaurant or hotel on the island?
You walk straight ahead.
They're all gonna die.
Oh, yo, he's not wrong though.
Out there, these are your people. Go and talk to them.
Those aren't my people. They're from all over the place. Do you see all the license plates out in the parking lot? Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey.
So this is not Connecticut either. It has to be near Connecticut then, because they're mentioning Connecticut, they're mentioning New York, they're mentioning Long Island. It has to be nearby. I wonder if they made up their own state or city or something. Or if this is in Massachusetts, like I was saying before. Imagine if like that first boat tries to capture the shark, and then he gets pulled in, and everybody just witnesses like that boat get teared apart, and people on it get not them bringing a dog. Oh my gosh. Why is his reaction like so strongly? Is this not what he does for a living? Like, seems like he's about to pass out, or like he's like really involved in like the knowing who this person is. I feel like that can't be the shark though, right?
Ben Gardner, get this?
He's like, problem solved. I'm intrigued how they got a fly on that, because if this is supposed to be a fake, is it a fake shark? I hope it is. I hope this is not real. But if this is a fake shark and they got a fly to go on it, that's impressive.
Come on, guys! Come on, please!
He's like, yeah, that's not the shark. He knows that's not the shark either. Oh, they probably bought that, right? That'd be funny if they said this is a... What is this? It's taking quite some time to develop.
Got a deep throat, Pratt.
Well, damn.
What did he say? Hey, yo, what did he say? He got a deep what?
A what?
I feel like there's so many different conversations going on. You got to concentrate on which one you want to listen to, and I kind of don't like that.
But the fact is that the bite radius on this animal is different than the wounds on the victim. The digestive system of this animal is very, very slow. Let's cut it open. Whatever it's eaten in the last 24 hours is bound to still be in there, and then we'll be sure.
Imagine you capture this shark and they say, congratulations on capturing this shark, but this is not the $3,000 shark, so you don't get nothing. So she just knew the shark was like, that was a quick turnaround of when like she got dressed.
You knew it was dangerous, but you let people go swimming anyway.
Is this the same person in the beginning that said they didn't want it to be closed? Was that a different girl with glasses?
My boy is dead. I wanted you to know that.
I think he knows. She didn't even look at the shark. She pulled up with her burial outfit, slapped him, gave a little speech, and left. Yeah, I don't remember anything from this movie.
Give us a kiss.
Why?
You said why?
I need it.
I'm gonna start saying it to these girls. I'm like, yo, give me a kiss. Why? 'Cause I need it. The Rizzler. Stop playing. I feel like I need chapstick, and y'all probably cutting my ass. Like, damn, this dude's lips is trapped as hell. The more I learned about sharks, the less and less I started wanting to go into the waters. I'd go to Miami for vacation or something. I'm not touching that water. What is this scene? I don't understand. I feel like there's a good amount of unnecessariness in this movie.
I can do anything. I'm the chief of police.
What was that energy in the beginning of the movie when you was letting people tell you what to do? Usually when people fall back like that, they pull something with them. This man just fell back empty-handed. Like, what the hell was that? That shark a eater.
You thought I was feeling you? That much.
Wait a minute. Why don't we just tow it all in?
We will. I just gotta check something out.
Do you not watch the movie? Stay ass on that boat. On your boat, I mean. To be extremely clear. No source of confusion here. Stay on your goddamn boat. I'll be honest. He's the one sane person in this movie so far. If he dies this early into the movie, wondering how it's going to progress. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like he has to die. I feel like that's really like the turning point in this movie. It'd be a little too easy if he didn't die. Because he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to approach this. Bro, the way you're looking around got me a little sketched out. Please have like some type of... Oh! Wow! I usually don't get startled or scared, but this dude's an idiot. I mean, I just got scared too, right? So I gotta shut up. As someone who rarely gets scared, I can't say anything about him getting scared. Because it's literally happening to him and not me, so... Bro, get out that water. See, I don't understand people. Get out the water, bro. Oh, man, I'm be honest. I thought he was going to die just there. I thought they purposely made him go slow so the shark could just come up and wow. So I'm going to reiterate. It's extremely rare to see me scared. So you guys just got a special treat right there. And maybe I can prove that to you guys when I start reacting to the scary horror movies. But that clip is a savable clip because I do not get startled often.
Contact the shark. We're going to put extra deputies on.
Yeah, I don't like how this movie constantly has people talking over each other. Maybe that's realistic though, right? I wouldn't be opposed to seeing this man have an accident in the water with the supposed shark. Wow, that much influx of people pulling up. How the hell are they selling shark souvenirs so early if they didn't even know what the freaking shark was? Like, you had a whole ton of people not knowing what sharks really are, never experiencing them, and all of a sudden they have 2 people die. I guess one of them really is massively known as to have died from a shark attack, and now they're selling souvenirs. I wouldn't be surprised if half the influx is because of sick people who wanted to see a shark. Person of color, woo! I applaud you, sir.
Flashback.
There's not one person of color in this whole town. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that this is probably its own made-up island, just for the simple fact of not wanting to have like this kind of relationship tied to a real place to decrease actual people visiting. Because that ferry looked like the Long Island ferry. I don't know if all ferries look like that, but that ferry that they showed looked like the Long Island ferry that I can take from Connecticut to Long Island. So I'm thinking this is like its own island that's made up.
He's going in. Please, get in the water.
Imagine if someone begs you to get into the water for their own horrible reasoning, and you get into water and you die. Oh, don't bring the kid. Oh my gosh. Oh. And he got the yellow tube thing too from that guy that. Look how scared they look. This is horrible. Oh, this angers me so much. Is this normal for kids to be this friendly with each other? Like, if you look at a lot of these kids are like hanging out in groups. Like, that's so dope. I feel like nowadays I always see kids like hang out with their own immediate families. I'm surprised they're still lifeguards, honestly. If I'm the lifeguard, I'm hitting the retire button, or you gotta. I'm trying to collect movie posters, specifically like the official size. I think the official size was what, 40 by 24. I forgot the official size. It's been so long. It was 40 by 32. And Jaws is like one of the most popular movie posters sold, and they only sell in the really small sizes. It's interesting because I guess this means that they had like waterproof cameras back in this time frame.
So, my eyes are correct.
Did no one see that? Not one person is saying. So it takes them that long to. People are fucking stupid, bro. Oh my god, people frustrate me. The shark didn't catch one body yet. Like, hold on, like what? Hey, bro, slacking. Yo, not the dude saying get off and push. Okay, I'm gonna stay still and scream and oh my god, bro, this is oh my god. I have a strong pet peeve against stupidity. maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe if I lived, I don't know. I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't justify these types of actions. Like, if you see there's a shark, why don't you scream? If you see people running away from the shore, why are you grabbing your child, staying still and screaming in the air when everyone else would be out? Oh my god. Oh, those are fake. What if they just got shot? Oh my god, people are so. I was wondering why the shark didn't have. Oh. I don't condone violence, but who? They better get an ass whooping. And how are the kids swimming so long? Did they have like snorkels? Oh, people are so freaking stupid, bro.
Hey, fellas!
God.
Fellas! Hold! You guys okay over there?
How do you not hear? Do you not hear that? Like, I don't. How do they get moved? Are we being for real? You see how far those boats were apart from each other? Oh, wow. Wow. I am not showing it on YouTube.
Want to take him home?
Like to New York?
No. Home here.
Does she want to leave back to New York? Or so if they live in New York, is this like a summer job? Like, that's kind of dope. Like having like a sheriff position as a summer thing.
And a pen, Larry? Pen. Yeah, a pen, you know.
I want you to sign your resignation right now.
Summer is over. You're the mayor of Shark City. These people think you want the beaches open.
I was acting in the town's best interest.
No, you weren't.
Chief, you try this. Made it myself. Pretty good stuff.
I also kind of find it interesting how this guy is capable of taking down sharks, and he didn't choose to take down the shark on his own regard for the sake of the town, but he waited for them to pay him to do so. Not me to question someone's morality or count their bank account, but just an observation. You know what I'm curious about? If you think about like people trying to take down sharks or like any sea animal, for example, like they pretty much just like shoot a spear into them. I feel like imagine if someone pulled up with like an electrical cord and just like threw it in the water when the shark was nearby. Downside would be probably would affect a lot more than the shark, but probably a lot easier, right?
What am I going to tell the kids?
Tell them I'm going fishing.
That's low-key hard. And that was low-key hard. She said, what do I tell the kids? He said, tell them I'm going fishing. He got that awkward, nonchalant riz. No, that's a boat. One thing about getting older that I realized is so many people have a boat. And that's such a flex. What are you doing this Memorial Day weekend? Oh, I'm going to my boyfriend's boat. Oh, I'm going to my family's boat. Sheesh. I personally have zero interest in owning a boat. I feel like it's just too expensive to maintain and barely use. But I'm sure if you have hella money, it's a dope experience. It's spinning. Are you going to say something or what? I'm not a fisherman, but that pole looks intense. Is that tied to his body? Oh my god, is he gonna fly in the water? Nah, his setup is type valid, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know much about this, but it looks about right. Are you supposed to let it like pull that much? I'm confused. Why were they letting it? Is it me or they were letting it the shark get further and further away by pulling on the string? I thought you were supposed to, I don't know, maybe they were, I don't know.
Oh, he ain't fooling me. What's he making out now?
See, like by you letting the shark go that much farther out, now you have that much more to pull. Another thing I realized when I got older, 3 major sports I didn't know were major: fishing, golf, and skiing.
Chief, put your gloves on. You put your gloves on, both of you. Getting ready to run out again.
Why are they taking these sweet ass time, bro? People, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling this movie like that. At least as of right now, this movie's kind of like, I wouldn't watch it again. And I will say too, like I'm curious on like if back in the day people were okay with this, like movies like this having so little conflict throughout the movie. Like it's taking a while to build, not much is happening, and in a way I kind of appreciate that because I feel like nowadays people are too like, they want so much all the time, and it becomes like, these reactions piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, how do you not scream, guys, the shark is here? Like, not even out of fear, but just out of like, fellas, the reason we're here is here. Like, wow, that drawing is huge. Wow, so impressive how they're able to shoot this. See how the educated man said 20-footer and the experienced man said 25? I kind of like that dynamic. Isn't that a classic quote? Like, you're gonna need a bigger boat? He said that earlier and I caught my eye, or caught my ears, but not mentioning it. Hell no, I'm not. Whoa. You are not catching me doing that when there's a shark 25 feet long, like 3 tons in the water right next to me.
Barrels. Go to the end of the barrels.
Yo, these people are on a suicide mission. He's not holding anything. The shark could literally just poke it with his nose, and that man's flying off.
Damn! 4 grab my ass!
Wow, he wanted him to do all that just so he could get something to really conceptualize the size of the shark. That's crazy. This is the most lackluster, all over the place team I've ever seen. Not one of them are really holding on to something. One good tug from anywhere, they're flying off.
Rupert, get clear of the barrel.
Does this guy die? He's the only one I kind of have faith in, honestly. What if the shark just leaped out the water and just...
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me.
Why was this not ready beforehand? This is not something they could prep beforehand and just pick up and...
What were you doing? You knew.
Okay, I'll say that was stupid as hell, but maybe that was a part of the plan. Yeah, so you could track them. Okay. All right, are you picking up? Okay, I'm picking up what they putting down. I'm riding their wave. Pause.
What did he say?
I wonder if they made the that's creepy. I wonder if they made the rope so long that the shark could literally just like turn around and cut the rope with his teeth.
We could radio in and get a bigger boat out here.
That's kind of like a weird transition. In fact, that wasn't clean at all. The 1 minute the guy's talking in the movie, the next minute they're in another scene. I wonder if I just got like the bootleg version or something.
A little lump, Knockanolan, St. Paddy's Day, Boston.
I got that beat. Some moray eel. Bit right through my wetsuit.
Oh, look at them bonding. The Struggle Olympics.
Okay, so we drink our legs.
He's looking at his meat. Like, what?
You need to leave!
Was that a cut or something? Like, or bro just looking at his meat? Yo. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, because no way he just did that.
Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. He was coming back from the island of Tinian to Lady and just delivered the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh wow, I just watched Oppenheimer yesterday. As soon as you mentioned Japanese, I was wondering if you were going to talk about Hiroshima.
You know the thing about a shark, he's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eye.
That's a great way to explain it, honestly. Shark has lifeless eyes. I like this scene. It's very descriptive and very like informative, and seems very personal. Like he really was living this type of life. That educated man's gonna have so much more respect for this experienced guy.
I'll never put on a life jacket again. So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest. June the 29th, 1945.
Yeah, he got hella respect for him now. These motherfuckers, oh, excuse my language. These motherfuckers are about to die. Holy bleep. I didn't even consider all these wooden boats back in the day. I just totally slipped my mind. Yeah, these dudes are dead. I'm in the middle of the ocean, and I hear a shark pummeling the wooden boat, and water starts seeping in. That's all that red thing in the background? The hell was that? What is that? How did that just pop up like that? I feel like that's not connected, because I feel like, how would it be connected? In my eyes, if that goes under the water, that means the shark is pulling it down. If it comes up, I feel like the shark would pop up first before that, just because of how like strong the shark is. No, am I dumb with my physics? I can't imagine that popping up when you have this movie low-key getting me. It's not even a scary movie. These jump scares is. And now his hands bleeding too, so now he gonna get blood in the water.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
Took y'all long enough? Is he gonna be a douchebag and hang up the phone or cancel the reception?
New York, are you?
That's stupid. Can you imagine how crazy this movie would be if there was more than one great white? Like they just work together. One great white just like pops or cuts off the rope from the flotation device. Oh no, the rope. Oh Jesus. You would think they'd untie the rope, right? No, they just... I guess that worked out. Okay, let me shut up. Oh, he learned his lesson about the compressed cans. Watch for the solution. They throw like a compressed can into the shark's mouth and shoot it or something. So is that a bonus or no? Because on one hand, the flotation device is stuck with the sharks, so you didn't need to cut them off. On the other hand, the thing that was going to reel the shark in, that's broken.
We're gonna sink, aren't we?
I'm very surprised they didn't just say like, well, I guess I'm not surprised given the personalities on this boat, but I would have figured they'd say, all right, let's just spin the block, let's reconvene, let's leave and come back more prepared. We don't have a transponder. Our boat is breaking. We could use better equipment, like, and I just said a transponder. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but like one of those radios. Whoo. Bro, if I'm on this boat, I'm saying we either kill this thing right now or we getting the hell out of here. And we circling back, we getting a better boat, more people or something. Refilling our spears or something. Like, I feel like a lot of these things I'm witnessing could be avoidable. Like, homie sees his engine's about to blow and like has like no care. Like, this is just stupid. I feel like this movie has to be coming to an end, and I don't want to check because then that gets you like an idea of like when this ends and stuff, and you realize like, oh, something might happen now just because of how close it is to the end. But this movie's going really slow. I think he was looking at the life jackets. Didn't he tell in the story that he would never wear a life jacket again? Is that why he only has 2 right now? This is so stupid, honestly. Like, all this could have been avoidable. Dude really destroyed the radio. How are they building it so fast? Keep in mind, like, the bottom of the boat is like sinking. And so how I'm viewing the time frame in which they're creating the cage is comparing that into how the boat is still staying afloat. I'm not a fan of this movie, honestly. I would say like that's the downside of rewatching movies as an adult, because like you might like them as a kid, but when you get older, you realize they're not that good. For this one in particular, though, I'm kind of glad that I never had strong connections to this movie when I was a kid. Like, I'm a big shark guy, but this is not one of the shark movies that stuck with me. Yeah, this movie's not impressing me, honestly. I went on Rotten Tomatoes, and this was like the highest rated shark movie. I would watch Deep Blue Sea. I like that one a lot, but I honestly rewatched it like 2 months ago, and I feel like that's too recent to have a genuine reaction video out of it. I think I just learned there's multiple parts of Deep Blue Sea, though. Because when I was looking up shark videos or shark movies, Deep Blue Sea 3 popped up. And I'm like, what? I didn't know there was more than one. So if I do a reaction about that one eventually, at least 2 and 3 I haven't seen before. Only 1. Directors, producers, like, impress me so much. Like, how can you like have a fake shark swimming this close to like a cage, make it look realistic, and also get it so that you're not showing the camera? Like, I mean, this is really cool stuff. What if he just stabbed himself with that like an idiot? Wow. I bet you he dropped it. The king of dropping things. What did I say? This might be the opportunity where the shark bites the compressor and they shoot the compressor and the shark blows up. This might be the opportunity to plant that seed. Make that thought reality. It's crazy too, because this is all happening underwater, so the others can't even see what's going on.
I'm gonna
slash and gash, cut another hole in your ass.
Yeah, maybe if you stab the shark enough, blood is gonna rise up and your squad's gonna realize you struggling. You gotta stab the eye, bro. Stab the eye. He's hanging in there. I'll keep it a buck. He's hanging in there. Oh, he a real one. He's going for the needle and not the boat. I'm impressed. I would have thought he would have had a change in priorities. He could hide too. That's very true. Very true. They didn't see any blood though, so they should reckon that he's still alive somewhere. Whoa. When made the shark finally do that? Geez, this is a gruesome way to go. You just fall slowly and... Whoa! He said, call the radio. Idiot. Oh, he got the machete. Damn, this is crazy. Wow. The sheriff is out of his league right now. He is like, I don't do this. Wow. No, this is scary. You being the one person that has no idea, like, really what to do. Like, at least the educated guy has, like, an idea. Throw it in the mouth and shoot it. Once the educated dude gave him the lesson on the compressed cans, this man has really lived it up to it. What scares me about this in particular is that I can't tread water. Or at least not for long. Like, I don't know how people could tread water for so long. Me, like, I don't even know if I properly tread water, honestly. I probably just, like, swim in place. I guess that's what treading is, right? But I don't know. I'm, like, so, like, I feel like efficient and like, vigorous with my movements that I feel like I'm not properly treading water to begin with. And so the little that I do, it's not sustainable. Oh, this is crazy. Bro, you don't got a life jacket? I don't know why he didn't put it on when the guy gave it to him. I feel like I'm gonna sound stupid, but I'm, like, so surprised the shark knows where, like, these people are. Like, I know they have eyes, but, like, I don't know, I guess it's because, like, I'm really thinking about, like, how sharks really feed off the motion as, like, their, like, I guess their primary sense. And, like, so, like, when people are splashing around, they're like, okay, this is a seal, let me go after it. And so, like, this guy's not even in the water. And so, like, the shark is just, like, staring right at him.
Smile, you son of a...
What a reaction to have. Granted, he probably just saved his life. Is the educated man hanging out on the bottom still? Hiding out? Let's see if the Coast Guard or whoever magically appears with no radio and anything. Yeah, this is the educated guy, right? Bro, that was gnarly, dude. I'll be lying if I said I didn't expect the experienced guy to be the only one to die. Well, I think I said that wrong. I'd be lying if I said... Basically, I thought at least 2 people die. And the fact that only the experienced person died is surprising to me. Okay, that was smart.
What day is this?
4th of July.
It's Wednesday.
July 3rd.
It's Tuesday, I think. I think the tide's with us.
How does asking what day it is and the tide being with you make sense? Yeah, that's the end of the movie. Wow. All right. So that was my reaction to Jaws 1975. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we're going to hop into the review portion where I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the movie, and also, as of right now, answer 11 questions that I have. And with these questions, my goal is to make some type of uniform aspect to each video that I do, so that way we can see the progression of these movies, but also kind of tie them together. Okay, here's what you thought about this movie. Here's what you thought about this movie. What do I think about these movies? That kind of thing. And so with these 11 questions, I'm going to write them down below in the description. I'd love for you guys to answer these questions too, so that way we can make this an interactive community and have everyone involved. But without further ado, now we're going to hop into question number 1, which is, what is my initial reaction to the movie? Initial reactions to the movie, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember anything of this movie at all. I think I remembered one thing only, and I might have mentioned that earlier in the reaction. I think it was the point where I remember that the idea of the movie was that it was a shark attack, and the mayor, or whoever runs the town, didn't want to close the beach. That was the only thing I remembered in the movie. And so, with that being said, I feel like I remember not what happened in the movie, but remember liking the movie. And watching it this time around, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like this movie at all. Like, I thought there's a lot of nonsense going on in the movie. Like, there was just ill-advised decision making. The mayor or whoever that was trying to keep the beach open. the citizens not really caring about the shark attack. They just want the beach to be open. People just standing in the water and screaming as if that solves anything. At the end of the movie, for the shark hunt, they're just literally so unprepared, and they just continue to stay out there, string the radio. Like, there's not many good things I can say about this movie. Not to say it's not a good movie, I just don't think it was the movie for me. And so my initial reaction is just, this movie was really disappointing, especially as the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it got a 97%. When I say highest rated movie, I mean out of shark movies. I typed in shark movie ratings or different types of shark movies, and I got brought to a Rotten Tomato site, listed out the best shark movies, and this was the highest one. And quite frankly, I didn't enjoy this one at all. I think I would have liked to see more action, a quicker development, and as a movie enthusiast, I'd honestly hate to say that a time frame is the reason why I don't like a movie, meaning this kind of development and slow-paced action was probably acceptable for that time frame, definitely not acceptable for this time frame, and I'd hate to think that I allow a time frame's preference to alter my perspective, but honestly, I think it did in this case. Like, I felt like this movie was just way too slow. I'd also, at the end, like to see some type of resolution. Literally, the end was just them in the water getting ready to swim back. I don't know if Jaws 2 starts off with the ending of this one. Like, I'll be honest, I think I saw Jaws 2. Quite frankly, don't remember that one either. So I don't remember if that one starts off with the ending of this one, but there was literally no resolution at the end. No type of, oh, we killed the shark, or running back to the families, no, what's going to happen now? Like, I would have loved to see resolution. So why did I choose this movie? I chose this movie because I'm a big shark guy. As you can see from my shirt, I thought it would be cool to react to a shark movie on Shark Week. I always found Shark Week fascinating, and I used to be really into sharks when I was a kid. I remember when I was in elementary school in 4th grade, my class had like these small paper books. Like, it was literally paper, like not actual like paperback books, but literally paper, like words of like stories on each page. I don't remember what those types of books were called, but there was one dedicated to sharks. And so I read that one, and I was like, holy cow, this is really cool. So I'd just brush up on shark facts all the time, study sharks, and sharks were really one of my favorite animals. And so I used to watch all the shark movies that I could, watch all the shark videos that I could. And so now, as an adult, I was like, let me try to revisit this on Shark Week, because now I'm more knowledgeable about, maybe not sharks, because honestly, I probably knew a lot more about sharks back then, but I'm more knowledgeable about movies, and I'm able to explain my thoughts and feelings more eloquently now. And so I want to rewatch this movie because this is, again, supposedly the best shark movie out there. It's the OG classic without a doubt. And so now that I'm older, I want to pick this movie. So what thoughts does this movie spur, and what do you think about? What I'm thinking about now is, if this were to happen in real life, I wonder if the community will act as strongly as it did about not wanting the beaches to be closed. Like, I felt like, again, this is a movie, so it's supposed to be like this, but I'm extremely curious on if people would really be that selfish and unempathetic to the point where people could pass away from a shark attack and they still want the beach to be open. Like, I know even in today's society, people are selfish in plenty of ways, but this in particular was fascinating just because of the actual repercussions and the gravity of the situation, with how many people were also that directly affected. Like, a whole community of people didn't want it to be closed. It's not like one person was being a douchebag and, oh, why are you closing the beach? It was a literal whole community. Not one person wanted the beach to be closed. I'm also curious about those times where people like the mayor or whoever that was really took ill-advised decisions because of their own greed, or because what they thought was best for someone else, when really it's not really best for anyone. Like I'm sure this is very common in the world, and I'm curious on how far this really stretches. Like, I'd love to hear stories about, maybe, I'm sure corporate America has this all the time, where someone says, oh, we're going to take this action. I low-key know it's the wrong thing to do, but because of my shareholders, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm sure people fascinate me. So what feelings does this movie create? This movie, for me, creates, honestly, a little annoyance. Like, I'm sure you guys are probably going to be able to tell from my video reactions, and I hope I can show it from my reactions as well, but I'm very much, stupidity or a willingness to be ignorant is a pet peeve of mine. And so this movie, I feel like, had a lot of ill-advised or dumb decision-making. Decision-making is a big thing for me. And so I was, quite frankly, like, annoyed a lot in this movie. Yeah, not the best feeling that this movie created for me, but it also was kind of funny. This movie did jump scare me a good amount of times. Did not expect that. Hopefully I'll be able to prove to you guys in future videos when I react to like horror movies that I'm not one that's easy to scare. But this movie caught me off guard a few times, and I was like, holy cow, like, that's kind of impressive, because I know how rigid I am. So if you caught me lacking, that's saying something. What moments, characters, or ideas resonated with me, and why? I'd say the moment that resonated with me was when they were on the boat and they were, like, that experienced guy and the educated guy were like bonding. like showing each other their battle scars or having the struggle Olympics. I feel like that resonated with me because I was able to see like a turning point into those two characters in specific, because it seemed like they had like a good amount of beef, just because one had the education but no experience and one had the experience with no education, and so they had like a natural conflict with each other. And so it's cool to see them take a step back and just appreciate each other's experiences and trials and tribulations. I thought that was pretty cool. And that leads me to my favorite moment, which was when they were on the boat and the experienced guy was giving his storytelling, which was actually pretty descriptive. I was pretty impressed. What his experience during the war, when I think he said he was in a submarine with his crew and they were near Japan. They had a conflict with each other and the bomb with Hiroshima was dropped, and he had a pretty nasty experience with like shark attacks and his comrades, crew, his friends being killed. Like I think he said like 300 of them survived out of like 1,000. Like I thought that was a pretty cool moment because of how much detail he was able to give and how he was able to give us an insight into his life of why he's the kind of person he is today, which obviously didn't help too much because some of his decision making was pretty dumb and that led him being the one to die at the end. But that being said, I thought that moment in particular was pretty powerful, and so that was why it was my favorite moment. I'd say my least favorite moment was the whole entire like 2/3 end of the movie when they were on the shark hunt. Like it was just so slow, like it honestly was, and the boat was being destroyed and he destroyed the radio and they were in conflict with each other, like just beefing back and forth, and it's just like, what are you guys doing? Like it just seemed like it was a really unrealistic, or I'd hope to be unrealistic. I'd hope people wouldn't be this stubborn, but that was moral of the story. That was my least favorite moment. I felt like it was too slow. They could have handled it better, and they should have called it quits when they had a chance, and then circle back, spin the block, get your lick back. So does this movie impact me in any sort of way? I'd say it does. I think just watching, and I don't want to harp on this too much, and I guess that's a positive to this movie where it created this strong emotion to me. That's the goal of movies, right? To create an emotion. Hopefully it's a positive one, but it could also be negative, or it could also be a good negative. Like you say, you're like, oh, I hate that villain. I want to watch the next one and see what happens, you know? And this one in particular, though, in this movie, it impacted me because I saw how, lack of a better word, foolish the citizens were. I saw how selfish they were. And even like the mayor, I saw how twisted his mindset was with his agenda. And the impact that it has for me is me hoping that I don't become this type of person. And so by me seeing how bad these instances are, they encourage me to not be this type of person. Keeps me driving straight. I'd say the biggest takeaway for me is we can't do everything ourselves. I'm sure sometimes it could be convenient if we could do things ourselves, but in this movie, you just see so many people reluctant to get help or to work with other people for greed. Like, you know how many, like, granted, there was groups of people working together for the common goal of capturing the shark, but they were greedy with their intentions. Like, oh, we don't want to work with you because we want all the money. And even that experienced guy, he was really reluctant to work with anyone else. And so the fact that he still died working with two other people that helped him. Imagine if he did it himself. And to think, like, are you telling me that the movie wouldn't have a different outcome if he just realized, okay, we need to take a step back. We are not prepared for this. We need help. Let's go get some help. Are you telling me that he doesn't survive? That they don't capture the shark a lot easier? So again, the big takeaway for me is you can't do everything yourselves. Get help. Know when you need help, and help isn't always bad. I don't know when help really is ever bad, but so would I watch this movie again? Honestly, probably not. Sure, this movie could be like a background movie where you just throw it on and do something else, but honestly, for me, I don't even know if I want my electric bill to be raised from having this movie on. I'm gonna be honest, like, this movie didn't do anything for me, and it's unfortunate because I know how popular this movie is, iconic it is, but I wouldn't watch it again. And so, with that being said, I'm still not opposed to watching the other parts. I think there's 4 parts. I'd love to watch them. I'd hope they get better. It doesn't seem like they get better from the ratings that I've seen. And I think I've seen some of them, but I don't remember them at all. I remember them even less than this one. And the only one I remember from this one was that the community didn't want them to shut down the beach. And I remember that only after it popped up in the movie. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that part. So I'd still watch the other ones if you guys want me to watch it, hoping they'd get better. But this one, I wouldn't watch it again, no. And now we get to the Rain rating, the prestigious Rain rating, where I rate the movies we watch on a scale 1 through 11. 11 only being for those top of the top movies. The Mount Rushmore movies for me. I know Mount Rushmore's only 4, but I'm trying to just, explain the significance of being in this type of tier. So not all movies are going to be 11. Some are going to be 10. Really good. But 11, that's an exclusive Black Card-esque kind of group. So where does Jaws 1975 land? On a scale 1 through 11, Jaws 1975 gets a 5. I'd be open to watching the next few movies if you guys want me to watch those, but as of this one, it's a 5. And with that, this concludes our reaction and review to Jaws 1975. If you guys enjoyed watching this, please let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. If you guys would mind, I would love to see you guys comment your answers to these questions down below. Was this your favorite movie? What was your favorite moment? What's your Rain rating? Remember, 11's only for the top spot. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below as well. And if you guys want to see my full-length reaction, feel free to check out my Patreon. I have over 440 movies in mind that I would love to react to, but let me know down below what you want me to prioritize. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you.